Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Here we are in February. By now, I'm sure you've noticed if you've got knockout roses, they're probably starting to look pretty crappy. It's because this is one of the times of the year that you perform a major trim on them. Look at how you're starting to lose a bunch of the leaves. We've only got a handful of blooms. You can see where there were a lot of old blooms. They're getting real leggy. They're getting real tall. They're not real thick. You've got a lot of bareness down here at the bottom. These are all signs that it's time to go ahead and start over. Now here in February, you trim twice a year, around February and around August. Around February is when you do your more aggressive trim, mainly because the spring is when the knockouts are going to grow the fastest, they're going to grow the fullest, and you're going to be able to produce a lot of blooms. So it's important to remember that when you trim, by trimming, we're going to be encouraging new growth. And it's this new growth that produces all of the new blooms. So as you can see, we actually used a pair of hedge trimmers and we take the rose bush down to about 1/3 of its normal size. So this is how tall it was. This is how tall we want it when we're done, about 1/3 of the size. Like I said, use the hedge trimmers to go through, do all the heavy work, and then come back through with some hand pruners. This right here is what we call Deadwood. See how it's brown, dead, and dying as compared to all of the other that is still green and thicker. This is the kind of stuff that you're going to want to come through, and you're going to want to hand prune that. Any of the other little bitty spindly stuff, go ahead and get rid of. Now, it's these main trunks. These have obviously been trimmed for a while. Look at how thick these are starting to get. And these thicker trunks are going to produce more limbs, which are going to produce more blooms. And they're going to give you the overall look that you planted the knockout roses for to begin with. And that's going to be all of the gorgeous blooms. This happens to be a double pink. And you can see they still will be blooming this time of the year. So it's not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just that they don't bloom as much. So it's just more wintertime maintenance. Just because it's wintertime doesn't mean you can stop trimming your bushes or stop working in your beds. There's always something that needs to be done. There's a time and there's a reason for everything we do. But if you got any questions, just let us know. Otherwise, we look forward to hearing from you. Y'all have a good day.